It's getting kind of hot in here. Might as well take off the cap. What's up, guys? I'm gonna be teaching you 4 tips to improve as a producer. Alright, let's get into it. The first tip. The Jayco beat drills. I know you've heard of it. So essentially, the Jayco beat drills is when he takes a beat and essentially makes it in 7 minutes to push his creativity and to improve as a producer. So I took this and put my own spin on it. Instead of 7 minutes, I would do 10 minutes. So 10 minutes of creating a beat. So my framework would be like this. A 10-minute beat. Just 10 minutes. Even if it's garbage, just make something. Just make something. Expect the bare minimum, because that will get you started. I found that when I made a 10-minute beat that day, I'd make something else later in the day. Like, I made a 10-minute beat, and I'll be like, oh shit, that beat is trash. That beat is garbage. And then later on in the day, I will come back and I'd be like, oh, let's make something to push my limit. And then I end up making something fire, or at least another beat. Like, that's more beats. That's more time spent in the studio. You know what I'm saying? That's good. That's great. I spent more time in the studio. I'm progressively getting better. You know, I'm not the best producer, but like, come on, I'm getting better. That's the end result. Yeah. Second thing. Streamers. I've never seen people talk about it. Like Twitch streamers, like from Kenny Beats to Monty Booker to T-Minus, the dude that co-produced on Drake's Take Care. You're not watching him? Like, come on, bro. Like, what? You're watching someone in the studio that's better than you, that put out professional tracks, and they're showing you their workflow, and you get to see their plugins sometimes. Like, come on, bro. Like, what? It's free. It's free. Go on Twitch. Subscribe. You know, they need money. I learned some tips from Nick Mirror when I'm watching Nick Mirror. If you're a Nick Mirror fan, you know when he's making a stream and he's arranging, like, say if he's making a beat, he'll render like one portion of the beat and he'll put it in an octave above. Like, he'll turn up the I've never even seen that knob the boost knob until I started watching T-Minus, like ever in my entire life. Tip 3. Don't overthink. How many times have you been in the studio? You're making a beat. You know what I'm saying? You're cooking up. You know what I'm saying? And then you have so many ideas. They're all fumbled in your head, but you can't decide on anything. Which VST, which melody, which chord progression. You need to decide which idea and keep going. I found that the most creative beats I've made, I wasn't essentially thinking. I was just singing melodies myself. Whatever was in my head first, I would put that down first. Whatever chord progression was in my head first, I would put that down first. The last one, which is very important. Don't overthink it. You know what I'm saying? Don't overthink it, but like, it's important. Essentially, it's listening. I remember one of my teachers. I play jazz a lot. All the time. I play jazz on guitar, on bass. I love jazz. And one of my teachers, he would say to keep listening all the time, bro. I would skip on what he was saying. I'd be like, nah, no, I'm not gonna listen. But I would see the people in my class get better. I'd be like, oh man, I need to listen too. And I found that when I'm creating beats as well, when I'm listening to great people that produce, I keep listening. It becomes part of me, and it comes out in the music. You know what I'm saying? It comes out in the music. So yeah, those are my tips. You know what I'm saying? Just yeah.